H2K Infosys provides world-class online IT training, staffing, and software testing solutions to customers worldwide. H2K Infosys supports 100% job-oriented training, hands-on project work, cloud test lab, resume preparation and review, mock interviews, robust syllabus. One-time pay, lifetime access to live classes and videos. H2K Infosys has won the trust of thousands of students worldwide. For free demo class, visit h2kinfosys.com.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay guys, so last session we have seen what is a variable, how to declare a variable, what is a data type, how do we name a variable, what is the naming conventions we need to use. Okay, similarly, how many data types we have, okay, what is the memory size it occupies, when to use which data type. So based on that, we have seen actually different data types also. Similarly, we started with operators. When we have variables or values, it doesn't work anything because we need to do a lot of operations during our applications, right? So operations required operators. So yesterday we started about operators. We have seen about arithmetic operators and relational operators. Okay, today we continue on that. So next one is bitwise. So shift and bitwise I'm ignoring. As I told you, we don't require these for our purpose, so I'm not really bothered about it. Let's see the next one, which is logical operators. Logical operators are something like you can check more than one condition. Okay, and these will be used for actually logical programming. In the sense, for example, I want to check, or I've given you a program to write, check whether a given number is greater than 100 and less than 200. How do we do? So we need to check whether the number is greater than 100 and less than 200. Simple. So if you can combine multiple conditions with these logical operators, like relational operators, logical operators also returns you true or false only. They don't generate any new value, or they don't evaluate to any new value, because logical operations also, like a relational operator, is we use comparison operators. Along with it, we also use the more than one condition comparison with and or. Only two operators if we see and or. These are useful whenever you really want to check a condition or more than one condition in a particular expression. For example, as I told you, I given you a value. I'm asking you to print whether that particular value is greater than 100 and less than 200. So how do we do this one? And okay, and remember, logical operators won't work directly with variables. You cannot give a and b. Suppose a and b are variables. No, you need to have a relational expression or arithmetic expression. Along with that, you can use these logical operators as a conjunction to evaluate more than one condition. And is to condition, and or is to apply or. So or means two pipe symbols. So normally this pipe symbol you will see in your keyboard where backward slash is there. Okay, backward slash is there now. So there it is now, usually under the backspace in your keyboard. Okay, so that pipe symbol. So two times we need to write here, and we should not give any spaces, blank space between them. Similarly, and is represented with ampersand. Now, because these actually evaluate more than one condition, but there are rules, certain rules to that. What it is see this here. Two expressions we are taking, for example, because as I said, you can't apply these and or logical operators on variables directly. You can apply only on expression 100 and a less than 200, something like that. Okay, so in that case, what happens is true and so true, and only your. Okay, for example, I given you a value 150. I am asking whether that particular value 150 is greater than 100 or not. That means value greater than 100.
Your voice is breaking up. Is it for me or for everyone?
Srinivas, your
It's for
voice is
everyone.
breaking up, Srinivas.
Voice is broken. Yeah.
Yeah, we are losing the audio also.
Hello, is it better?
We can hear you now, Srinivas.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can
Yes.
hear you now.
Yeah, I think it suddenly audio got disconnected and I reset it back. That's fine. Okay. Everyone clear now, right, guys? Audio?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
cool.
Yes.
So whenever we are using and, you need to ensure that if first expression and second expression both are true, then only it becomes true. That is a normal use, normally our English also, right? Whenever we say and, what does that means? Both should be there, right? So that way it is true. Any one become false. See this, any one expression become false, it become false only because in and we expect that both of the expressions must be true, then only our result also will be true. Okay, for example, I given a same thing 150. When I say it is greater than 100 and less than 200, fine, both will be true. So 150 is between 100 and 200. But for example, I check greater than 100 and less than 10, would it work? No, it will be false only. So that way. Okay, so while we apply conditions, we need to be ensuring all these it is. Similarly, R means reversal of this or invocation of this. What it is and expects both should be true. In case of R, any one can be true, it become true. So I will say I do this or I do this. That means what? Any one of them I do. Okay, so that way R means any one true, it will become true, expression will become true. Both are false, then only it becomes false, entire expression will become false. Let's see that same program I will add, guys. I don't want to create another program. So logical operators, fine. First one, for example, let's take a variable called L equal to 25. Now I want to check whether L is a positive value or not, for example. So how do I check? Let's say R, result anyhow I taken in the above, the same boolean I will use here. Okay, equal to positive value. I need to check what I need to check for that. L greater than 0, that is it. So if it is true, is it not a positive value? Positive value only, actually speaking, but
Yes.
I did not use any logical yet, but I want to also check not only just L positive, L must be less than 100. So now I say and, see this, L less than 100. Now tell me whether this becomes true or false.
True.
True. Reason being, this becomes true and this becomes true as well. So as per our and true is true,
True.
isn't it? Yes or no? That's it. So now if you see, this becomes true. So for example, let me print this guy out. Now you may ask me, then why did I use this? Okay, without this, actually you can write, okay, no problem. But the problem will be it won't be usable, what you call reader friendly. So this is not making much sense to read, isn't it? Okay, so that is the reason normally what happens is whenever we use this logical operators, we ensure that the expression whatever we have before and after logical operators are in parenthesis. Parenthesis means what it does is it takes this as a single expression first and it evaluates, because in the expression evaluation, parenthesis has got the highest precedence or priority. Okay, we will see that, but next topic is that only. So that way if you see, these two are there. Now if you see, for example, this becomes true or false, tell me. Obviously true, because L25 greater than 0 true, and L25 less than 100, obviously. So true and true becomes true. So this expression becomes true. Now one more I will write, observe this. Tell me about this.
False.
False.
False. False. Reason being, this condition becoming false. 25 less than 0? No. This becomes false. False and any expression? False only. Because if you see, other than true and true, anything is false. So that is the reason here also you will see false. Let us run it. See this? First one is true, false. For example, L is minus 25. Now tell me what happens. What would be the first expression? What would be the second expression? This becomes false, isn't it? Agree? If L is
Yes.
minus 25, because minus 25 greater than 0? No, false, right? So false and anything is false only, correct?
Yes.
So that way it becomes false. What about this? This
That
is
will
true,
true.
right? And even this is true, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Minus
Yes.
25 less than 0 and minus 25 anyhow less than 0, 100 also, because it is less than 0 means it will be less than 100 also, correct?
Correct.
Now if you see, they reverse. So and is basically a conjunction to use more than one condition, simple terms. Now you may ask me one thing, okay, only once we could use, can I combine more than one? Easily, okay? So see this here. Now you can even combine more than one and also, not a problem. It's not mandatory that in an expression we should use only one and, no. See this here. L not equal to 0. Now tell me what will happen to this guy. True or false?
False.
False. Reason being, actually this is true, correct? 25, oh sorry,
False.
let it be greater than. Let it be greater than. Now, any
That is
guess
true.
now?
Yeah.
True, true.
Huh?
True only, no?
True. How?
So L is greater than 0.
Okay,
L
that
is
is
less
true,
than L is less than 100,
correct?
and L is not equal to 0.
Absolutely. Okay, true. Reason being here, in this case, how calculation happens is, guys, first it will check these two. Okay, right to left it will go. Now tell me whether these two becomes true or false. True, isn't it? L greater than 0 and L less than 100. True. True and again, what is this?
True.
True. True and true is true. So that way if you see, this one is true only. So what that mean is you can combine relational operators more than once. It's not mandatory that we should have only once. Okay. Similarly, for example, if I change this to equal to, now tell me what happens now. Okay, let me rewrite it here. Now tell me what happens.
False.
False. See, this is true, no problem, correct. Okay. However, this is false. Why? L equal to 0? No, L equal to 25, it's not 0. So false and true, false only, right? Only when both the expressions are true, then only it will becomes true. So whenever you have more than one operand, remember it will take right to left while calculation. That means this will be calculated first and the entire result will be again calculated. Okay, so this result actually gives, please go on mute if somebody not speaking. Okay, otherwise I have to mute everyone. Okay, so if suppose here first expression is true and then rest of the expression is also true, so that is the reason here this becomes true. Here, but here this is true, but not this. Sorry, not here, right? This one. So that way it is true. So this is false here. So this is how actually we can combine more than one. Now that is about the end. Let's see the R also. What is R is any one condition becomes true, it becomes true. Any one condition. Only when both conditions are false, then only R will become false. That means result of R operation will become false. For example, observe this now. Sorry, lowercase r equal to. Now see this, L greater than 0 are two pipe symbols. Okay, L less than 0. Now tell me what happens.
It's true.
Yeah, obviously true. Reason being L greater than 0 is true, correct?
Yes.
Any one condition becomes true, R becomes true. See this. Only when both the conditions are false, your R will be false. So this way, this is true. One condition become true. So this way it becomes true. See, now let me write one more for false. L greater than 0 and L equal to 0. Now L equal to 0. Now tell me which one will be.
True again.
No,
L is 0.
it's true. Correct.
True.
Okay. L greater than 0 already there, which is true only, right? Now, what happens if I change this to?
Now it will be false.
Both are false.
Yeah, both are false. Okay, both are false. When both are false, obviously it become false only. So now if you see this. Now, same thing here. Can I have more than one expression together with R? Okay, can I use more than once? Yep, no problem. Okay, for example, now false both, correct? Yes or no? Both are false. Now I
Both.
added one more true. What will happen now?
Now the result will be true.
Now
True.
result also will be true. Okay, reason being, though this returns false, but this is true. So any one true means it will be true, correct?
Yes.
So that way this will be true. Now you see this will be true. Simple. Okay, so this way we can add as many as conditions you want. logical operators you want in an expression. What we call this is normally an expression. Okay, total is called expression. So this expression can use more than. Now you may ask me one thing. Okay, can I combine both and or in an expression? Yes. And how many times? N number of times, no limitation. Okay, yes, you can combine both. Now let us see this. Observe this carefully what I'm writing. Okay, now L greater than 0, sorry, L greater than 0.
I have a question.
Or, let me complete this, or L equal to 0 and L less than 100. Now tell me what would be the result.
True.
True only.
How many of you true? How many of you false, guys?
True.
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 True. True. Anybody for false? Don't feel shy. Whatever you feel, you just tell us. We will discuss why it is. Okay. No one false? Great. Okay. Let's see that. First one is, as I told you, whenever you have more than one operator, always our calculation takes the precedence of right to left. Okay. Associativity, what we call normally, right to left. That means whatever you have equal to, after equal to, everything will be evaluated from right to left. So this way. Okay. Now, so first expression is between these two. So this becomes true or false.
This is
True.
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 True. True and true.
True.
True. That is the reason it is true.
Srinivas, is there any precedence, like do we have to use
Yes.
like
Yes.
for
Next
this
topic is
logical
that only. Yeah.
operators?
Yeah. Next topic is that only.
Okay.
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 Can we perform this on the string as well, like we write sentence,
No.
sentence?
No. No. Strings
No.
don't accept like this, right? See, these are for values, but and we could use for strings and are also no problem. Because whenever we are writing string manipulations also we could use, because for example, I have given a string, I want to ensure that my string doesn't have these two values or does not contain these two values. For example, I given Java is a programming language. My string, I want to check my string does not contain C++ and Python, let's say. Then no, in that case, what should I do? One is my string dot contain C++, not contain C++, and string does not contain Python too, correct? So string also we will use, but only thing is in strings case, we don't use these relational operators because we can't compare strings like this, isn't it?
Yeah, correct.
We can apply logical operators on strings and are, but we can't use relational operators on strings. Reason being, string is a text, it's not a value, correct? So you can't say greater than, less than for a text. So that comes as a separate chapter though for us. For that there is a separate, we call string operations. So we will get that time, but we will see. Yeah, so with strings we could use logical operators, but not relational operators. Okay, that's it. So any questions so far on the logical operators case? We done.
How about not,
Next,
Srinivas?
and remember,
Is not
huh?
not and or not?
And or not.
So there is one more logical operator, right? We check for the negative scenarios.
No, that is unary. See this. It will comes in unary, not whatever you talk, right? It will come in unary, but you can combine with any expression there also. Okay.
Okay.
Don't worry, we will discuss that, because unary I will usually keep it to last. This is a little bit tricky if I start first, so that is the reason I will take it after I complete everything. Okay. Okay, then so we done with logical operators also. Now we have ternary operator. This ternary operator for now I keep it on freeze. Okay, so we will discuss this maybe on the Tuesday class, because Monday we don't have class. We will discuss this when we discussed about if then conditions, conditional statements. That time you will understand easily. Even if I take that now, it may confuse you. So that is the reason I'm not going with this. Yes, this we will discuss there, because this we will get there also. Okay. So next what we have is assignment. Before I come to assignment, let us think on unary operators. Okay. What is, okay, let me complete assignment only, then only unary, that is better. Okay, let's see the assignment operators. Assignment operators we are already using, guys, knowingly or unknowingly. Okay, what it is, one is this guy, equal to. Equal to is called assignment operator. What that means is, whatever be the right side of your equal to is considered as an expression. Whatever be the left side of your equal to, consider as an variable which has to be assigned the whole expression value. That is why it is called assignment operator. Assignment operator means the right side, whatever be the expression, will be evaluated and assign that value to the left side variable, whatever you do have. So that is why it is called assignment operators. And assignment operators having least precedence, in the sense last in the priority. Otherwise, if this performs first, then our condition itself totally wrong, right? Agree?
Yes, yes.
So that is the reason assignment operators don't work like that. All operators normally takes the precedence or of right to left, for example. That means associativity, what we call associativity, or left, right to left. That means, for example, if I take R will be evaluated from right to left, like this. Okay, but only assignment operators will be evaluated left to right. That means the whatever be the expression it has, right side of it will be evaluated first and it will be assigned to the variable left side. Okay, so this is left to right, and sorry, I think I confused. Left to right is normal and assignment is right to left. So whatever you have right side will be evaluated and assigned to left side variable. So that is called associativity. Other expressions normally have associativity from left to right. So from here it evaluates, starts, and then it takes the whole result into again considering like this. So that is why these are called assignment operators. So one assignment operator, what we know is this. Don't need to explain that. There are few more. Let's see what are they. So what these are actually not single operator, multi operators, which will be used for a different purpose. What it is see this here: plus equal to, minus equal to, star equal to, divide equal to, and percentage equal to. So these operators are actually not one single, two. So two symbols you need to use. Okay. So for example, in this case, let's say, let's take another variable, assignment int I.
Srinivas, sorry to interrupt, but I still have that question. Line number 60, the third condition.
Okay.
Yeah, can you just explain that? The
This
last, yeah. So it says L is 25 equal to 0. So like,
it is false, right?
yes, that's false.
So it becomes false only.
Okay.
That is the reason it is false if you observe. Why is and expects every condition must be true, correct?
Yes.
First, this will check this condition true or false. True. This is true because 25 greater than 0 and 25 less than 100, correct?
Yeah.
This expression condition, this becomes true. True and this is false. Correct?
Yeah.
So when true and false will happen in case of and, what will happen?
False. Yeah.
False. That is the same. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so now let's see what is this is a common assignment. So that means what you are